Hey everybody, welcome to Casual Fragrances. My name is Chris. So today I'm going to give you 3 for 3. It's a fragrance tag video, so pretty much it's going to be 3 fragrances that pretty much are more of the notes that I like in the fragrance, and 3 fragrances for each category of notes. So pretty much it's 9 fragrances in total. I was tagged by Rags Riches, Steve. So pretty cool video. I like to thank Steve for giving me a shout out and let me recommend me to give my thoughts on my notes. Everybody knows it's going to be different. Some people like bergamot, some people like citrus fragrances, some people like aquatic fragrances, daring fragrances, patchouli, so on and so forth. So here we go. So my first that I would like to say is the best notes that I enjoy in fragrances. I'm more of a freshy kind of guy. So my first pretty much is bergamot. So bergamot would be my first bit right here. And bergamot, it's pretty much more of a citrus kind of fresh type of fragrance. It's in a lot of freshy fragrances for designer, for men, and some for females too. So I'm going to give you my 3. Starting off with number 3, Creed Silver Mountain Water. So Creed Silver Mountain Water, you guys know about this one. It has that citrus, does have that freshness in it. Then it comes off with the middle of the inky note and a tea type of vibe. And it's overall, I enjoy this one a lot. This is my first niche purchase. I told Steve this a couple days ago. We were just hanging out, doing some videos for his channel, my channel. So, Creed Silver Mountain Water. My second freshy type of fragrance is from the House of Creed. Again, yeah, I know, another Creed. Can you believe it? And it's not Creed Aventus. It's Creed Aventus Cologne, 2019 release. So yeah, this one here is good too. This one has a bergamot and does have that mandarin orange, so it gives off that citrus kind of fresh vibe, and it's really nice. I enjoy this one a lot. This is my favorite out of the 2 Aventus fragrances. This one lasts better and performs on my skin. Okay, last but not least, for the bergamot category is one that I've had since I started my YouTube channel, and it came out with flanker after flanker after flanker, and it's no other than Dior Sauvage EDT. So Dior Sauvage EDT, you guys know about this fragrance. I really have nothing else to talk about. This has a bergamot, Broxin. It's just, it's everything you want in a simple designer, fresh, beautiful, sexy fragrance. So if you haven't heard Dior Sauvage, maybe you're new to fragrances, definitely check this out. Your Macy's, Sephora, Nordstrom, they have it all there, and it's been a legend for the last 3 years or so. It makes a lot of money for Dior. That's why they kept making flanker after flanker. So it gets compliments whether you say so or not. Everybody's going to be different. So Dior Sauvage is my number 3. My second category is going to be the Tonka bean fragrances. So Tonka bean. Okay, so we're going to start off with the heavy Tonka bean out of all of them. It's Tonka bean, vanilla. Sometimes Tonka bean fragrances come off that's very sweetness, a little bit of spiciness. It's just, this one's great. This is Fabulosos. Now, I talked about this a few times on my channel, so I haven't done I should do a full review. I've only done a first impression. This one's great. It made a lot of my winter and fall fragrance lists for designers. It lasts on my skin. You get a lot of that Tonka bean, a lot of that vanilla in this fragrance. This is a sweet, gourmand fragrance. If you're into fragrances like that, you'd like to know the Tonka bean, you haven't heard of this or haven't tried it because of the price point, get yourself a sample. You can go on a Facebook group. You can go on eBay. You can probably go to some discounter sites that probably buy a sample of it and test it out. It's a great alternative fragrance if you want something Tonka bean heavy, sweet, beast mode, longevity. Well, that works on my skin. Definitely get yourself a sample. It might not work. It has been reformulated. Nevertheless, check this out, Fabulosos. Okay, my number 2 from the house of Giorgio Armani. This is Acqua di Gio Absolute. Acqua di Gio Absolute. Okay, we know about this fragrance. This has grapefruit. This has Tonka bean in it. Has a little bit of a sea salty kind of vibe. This is great. I like this one a lot. A lot of people talk about they enjoy this one. Some people say they don't like it. This one's great. I've got a few compliments wearing this fragrance here, and it's a good fragrance. I'm happy I enjoy it. I'm looking for another flanker of the Giorgio Armani to come out very soon, and hopefully I'll be able to be the first one to review it. If not, you'll get a review down the road. So my number 2. Okay, so my number 3 fragrance is one that pretty much, this one is, opening is fresh, and I feel like the mid and the dry down, you get more of the sweetness in the fragrance, more of the Tonka bean, which I enjoy a lot. It's a more expensive fragrance, so please keep that in mind. Get yourself a sample. This house has expensive fragrances. This is my first bottle I bought from the house. No other than Rage Parfum. This is Scandal. So Scandal, you know about Scandal, this fragrance here, and no, it's not, you're not going to have a Scandal with this, but it's just a great overall. Opening is fresh throughout the fragrance, then the mid and the dry down, you get more of the sweetness, the tonka bean, the spiciness. Definitely check this one out here. I enjoy this one. My first rose I purchased, and this is great. I could wear this dressed up or dressed down. It doesn't really matter. You will get noticeable in this fragrance here. It's more on the expensive side of fragrances, in the $290 to $300 mark. Definitely get yourself a sample. Don't rush and buy this if you're not into fragrances that have an opening of a freshness, a mid, and the dry down of a sweet, kind of spicy tonka bean, sandalwood, oak moss kind of fragrance. Scan my mint list. So I have 3 mint fragrances. Mint comes a different kind. They have the garden kind of mint, and they do have the corn kind of mint, and they do have Japanese kind of mint. So there's all different types of mint. It depends on what kind of you're getting the mint from. Definitely do your research. There's all different kind of mints grown. It's really cool. I need to do more research myself, but the last year or so I've been getting into mint fragrances a lot. I'm really enjoying them. I enjoy wearing them. It makes me feel more fresh, more clean. Some mint can give off that toothpaste kind of vibe, which I understand it, or mouthwash kind of vibe. So please keep that in mind. Some people think that's kind of annoying. Some people think that's coin. Some people don't like it at all. I enjoy it a lot. It's just fresh. It's uplifting. It shows that you take care of yourself when you smell like this. So I'm not going to go on too much. Sorry about that. So my number 3 here is going to be Tom Ford Beau de Jour. So Tom Ford Beau de Jour, this one here, this one is great. I did a video with Steve on this one, battling this one, and Creed Viking. I'll leave a link down below. Check that video out. Explains this one and the Viking. I want to ruin it. This one has a note of mint, has lavender, but you get that mint in it for the first maybe hour and a half, and then it fades more into the lavender, and you get the patchouli. But this is a great mint fragrance. Definitely check this one out. You'll pick up on the mint. It's listed as a note in the fragrance. Check this out. My second one from my mint category. This one's really nice, and it doesn't get a lot of talk in the community because I know the performance-wise isn't the best. It kind of lacks. I love this fragrance a lot, so that's why I bought it, and it's from the house of Parfums de Marly, PDM, if you know what that means. Parfums de Marly Sedley. Sedley's a great one. It has the spearmint note. It's just pretty much it has mint in it. It's really nice. It opens up with a freshness in it. Has the mint in it. It's just overall, this is a great fragrance. You can wear dressed up or dressed down. The projection longevity isn't the best, but I enjoy it a lot. Definitely check this one out. A little bit more on the higher side, niche wise, but you definitely can get that discount or get yourself a sample. Parfums de Marly Sedley. So we're down to my last one. You guys know about my channel. You should know what this is already. If you don't, then well, you know, maybe you got to keep watching my videos. But nevertheless, it's from the House of Creed. You guys know what is my favorite Creed so far that I've tested out. I try a lot of Creeds out. This is my favorite. I'm going to have one Creed. This is Creed Viking. Creed Viking. What can I not say about this fragrance? It has been said from every other reviewer, every other fragrance reviewer out there in the game. This is great. It's a signature scent, dressed up, dressed down. As the peppermint, has that opening of the Sicilian lemon, has the bergamot, has the Haitian vetiver. This one has sandalwood. This is a complete overall fragrance, but that peppermint stands out in the fragrance. And some people say, well, it's weird having a really expensive fragrance having a note of peppermint in it. And peppermint is just, it just seals this fragrance together and makes it feel so refreshing to wear. You can wear it in the summertime, wear it in the spring, wear it in the fall, wear it in the winter, because it helps in every situation. It's a staple fragrance, and it lasts on my skin. I get about 2 hours of projection or so, and I get about 8 to 9 hours of longevity. We have no complaints. It gets me through the workday. The only con I see in this fragrance is very expensive, whether it's discounted or for retail. Discount is like maybe $180 to $250, and then there's like their expensive is retail like $400 to $500. So keep that in mind. These are expensive, but you know about Creed fragrances, they're more high niche fragrances and they're expensive. Nevertheless, tag 2 reviewers in this video, which I reached out to before I did a video so they can watch this video. One is a reviewer that I've met a few times. Awesome guy, him and his beautiful wife. I'm going to shout out Christian from One Accord Fragrance Reviews. I want to see your top 3 notes and fragrances. I'm very curious. And the other reviewer I need to review on this fragrance from the House Another fragrance viewer, he has a lot of good fragrances too, so I'm very shocked for him. It is Dr. Fragrance. So I'm going to leave their links to their channels down below. Definitely go subscribe to their channel, show them some love. They're putting out a lot of work. They're both trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's help them out, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this type of content, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button. I'm out.